remember when I was growing up, like I felt scared to go home. My name's Liesl. I've lived in Edmonton my whole life, and I'm 19 years old. And my mom, she has PTSD. I think part of the reason we've had a poor relationship is because like she had her own trauma and she had depression, and she never played with me when growing up. Like we didn't like do things together. When I'd come home, she didn't say hi. I remember like I wasn't allowed to open the curtains. Like my mom, it was in like a kind of like an abusive relationship. Whenever I was home, I was always like planning an escape route. I was like, if something bad were to happen, which door would I run out of? And there were kitchen tiles. I used to spend hours, like I'd like step on each like laminate flooring thing to see which ones creaked the loudest, so that like if I had to run out, like I'd step on the quietest ones to get out. I remember when I turned 18, she said like, I don't want to take care of like kids anymore. It's time for you to go. Being kicked out was like the most freeing thing to me. I was living in my own apartment and I was working. I have my dreams. Like I have these windows and the sunlight and this space where like I feel safe and I'm finally home. And like I used to just sit in the afternoon and I'd just like look out the window and I was like, I can't believe these windows are mine. And it was just really good. It was the most beautiful thing ever. My school counselor said like, hey, like you should apply for learner's benefits, which is like social income that comes in if you go to school and you're living on your own. So I applied for that. And then when my assistance was supposed to come in, I left my job, but I had misread some of the documents. So on January 1st, I couldn't pay my rent, and then I became homeless. When I first went to the US, like I was really nervous. I remember I was standing outside. People were always saying hi, and then we'd have dinner together, and I never grew up in a place like where we'd eat together. This is like the first time in my life that like I've had like, you know, like people to talk to or like really felt like supported. They were people like interested in like what I wanted to do. Even though I didn't have a home anymore, I didn't have to like go back and live with my mom. I came to the armory every day and I'd usually just go on the computers and stuff like that. One day the computers went down and there was paint in the cupboard. I found that like I could paint, and like I didn't really like take art. Like I was always creative, but I didn't really take art for school. So like the US kind of like gave me my dreams back. I think that everyone's always trying their best. It doesn't really matter what their situation is. Even if you're homeless, like you're still really trying hard every day. When people hear homeless, they say like, oh, like you don't want to be there, you know, like you're better than those people. There's junkies. That's the most hurtful thing that I hear, because I feel like once you're here, you're kind of given this chance to be more